Hey everybody, it's Chuck. Here we are, FSDBeta version 11.4.3, gonna do some unprotected left-hand turns at the usual turn. Traffic is probably gonna be medium to low here at 1:30 on a Saturday, but let's see what we got. New version. The last version, the only major issue I noticed was the preference with no traffic was to go into the middle lane on the far side. Many of you responded that you thought that was appropriate, but here in Florida, that is not the law. Okay, clear, and it needs to wait in the median on this one. All right, let's see what it does. The left lane's open. Let's see if it goes into the left lane. Ooh, and it waited, it's waiting. Kind of stutter stepping there, now it's open. See if it goes into the left lane. So, the left lane was open. It could have proceeded there, but it kind of stutter stepped there to wait on that car to go by in the middle lane. Perfectly fine, because that car could be changing lanes also. I thought that one was pretty good. All right, let's try a few more. All right, here we go again. Let's see what we got. Round two. Approaching the stop. There's a stop. Now we need to creep. Still no visibility. Creeping is required, and we need to wait. We need to wait. Got a good slug of traffic coming. Looks like the cars are very well being identified. It's in a good creep spot for about, I'm going to say 150 yards. Here's a big truck coming. Nope, it just released the brake a little bit there. That was interesting. All right, you got one van and one car, and it should proceed. They're both identified blue. Let's see what we got here. It should roll right now to the median. Oh, got traffic here. Traffic here. What's it going to do? Wow. It didn't even stop in the lane where I thought it would. Now it's got to its median and needs to wait. That was really good. I thought it was going to panic there. Okay, we got a car jumping in the lane behind me, and the left lane is clear, but the right lane is not. And it's waiting here. It can't see. At least I can't see. And let's see, okay, it's jumping out, and it jumped into the middle lane. Okay, so that middle lane behavior is still there. I don't know why it waited so long to jump into the middle lane when the adjacent lane was open. I'm still not convinced that's the best thing, but that's the behavior it's doing. But that was a really good unprotected left-hand turn, especially with the dynamic nature of that oncoming car getting into the median, and it didn't panic stop. It just slowed and went right behind it. Really great job. All right, here we go, round three. There's the stop, here's the creep. All right, needs to wait. Oh, there's a little gap here right after this old-timey car. It can go right now if it wants. Oh, it's waiting. Great, I'm really glad. It didn't even pop its brake and change its mind there. Don't go here. Oh gosh, if you didn't go for that one, don't do that one. Okay, and now here's its gap right here. And it should roll the whole thing. We have fast approaching traffic from the right. It should just roll right through it. Now, why it chose the left lane on that one, I have no idea. That stumps me. Okay, because it was wide open. Interesting. So, that was a really good one. But the decision of the gaps it's making, that one confused me a little bit. The gap after the old car was a little bit bigger than the next one, but it chose the second one. Just a little bit interesting to think about how it's making those decisions. Let's do another one. Okay, I think we're on round four. Nice stop there, steady creep. Wide open to the left. Tiny gap in the left lane, and it's gonna go for it. And oh gosh, oh no, okay. Wow, why did it stop there? That's, okay, it committed into the road. I intervened because it was, I don't think I've ever seen it do that. Interesting. Once it has always committed after the median, it committed. It felt like it was stopping. Very interesting. So, all right, that one was not good. Let's try another one. All right, here we go again. Unfortunately, after a rather confusing one, It's just a reminder for you guys out there driving FSDBeta, don't ever get complacent. That one surprised me in a way that it's never done before. Here we're clear to the left, and once again we have traffic on the right. It needs to go to the median and wait. It's not clear, it needs to wait. Okay, left lane is clear, and it's waiting. Oh, a little brake pop there, but it's waiting. I'm just gonna show you the cameras on this one because they got a little bit of a view here back to the right. A very small gap right now, it would have to use a boost, and it waited. Okay, so it's not being aggressive here. It's just waiting. And after this car, it's clear in the left 2 lanes, and it waited on the last remaining car because it wants to go all the way into the middle lane. All right, not sure about that middle lane. Going into the middle lane that time was actually closer to the oncoming traffic rather than further away. So that sort of takes away the argument about doing this in order to avoid the oncoming traffic. So that middle lane jumping in has been here for 2 releases now. Let's try another one. Okay, just for grins, I'm gonna put the car into assertive mode just to see if the passing lane has anything to do with the reason it's jumping into the middle lane. You know, in average, maybe it's preferring the middle lane to avoid the passing lane. So I'm gonna leave it in assertive here for the next few. And if it jumps into the middle lane, then that'll at least take the setting out of the confusion. All right, we got quite a bit of traffic coming, so we should sit here for a while. It shouldn't pop its brake or anything because there really aren't any gaps. Good, it didn't pop its brake at all in that one. Okay, after the white car and this truck, it can go, and it's a roller all the way to the median. So let's see what it does. A little bit hesitant, I thought it would have gone a little quicker than that. Rolled it all the way through. Ha! And it went into the left lane in assertive mode. Interesting. So maybe I'm gonna leave it in assertive mode because there was no oncoming traffic, and previously it always jumped into the middle lane. So perhaps assertive mode, where it likes to use the passing lane a lot, is why it was preferring the middle lane in average. So I'll get a couple more end counts on that one and see if that's what happened. Okay, just showing you I am in assertive mode once more. So let's see, we've got a traffic opposing now in the lane, so it needs to yield. It's identified as blue, and a second one. So we should not cross the street with 2 cars there because we do not have the right of way here. So it's going out to the creep, and 1 car is probably going to go here. The second car still has the right of way. It's waiting patiently, it looks like. We got a slug of traffic coming from the left, so we should just sit here. Now, I don't know if that car is doing a U-turn or not. I'm guessing it's doing a left-hand turn, but the car really cannot make that assumption. Okay, we got a small gap here he's gonna go through, so I should not budge. Don't budge, don't budge. Oh boy, it really just kind of budged. And now I got a gap that, okay, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh gosh, do not go any further. Look what this guy's doing. He had his blinker on and just was slowing down. And now we got a faster moving car. Don't go there. Now see, now I'm in the lane, and now I need to get out of the way. And there's cars coming, and it's going into the median, and it needs to wait right here. Okay, and now the left lane is clear. I am in assertive mode. Now the middle and the right lanes are busy, and it's just waiting. And that's okay. And after it's going out, and let's see what lane it jumps in now. And it fought for the middle lane. Okay, so never mind that theory. That was a really good unprotected left, though. There was a lot going on. We had 2 opposing cars. It had to wait, give the right of way. A little bit of changing speed. Tesla, you really thought this through. And if the middle lane is just what you're choosing right now, okay. But if you're doing it by accident, then maybe we need to fix it. I don't think it's legal in Florida. And driver's ed teachers hate it. All right, here we go again. I've lost count. It's showing me going right, but it should be going left. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we are going left here. There's the stop. Let's get the creep in there. Lots going on today. Some really good scenarios here. A very small gap. It should wait, though. So that gap, it could have fit in if you were aggressive. I probably would have stopped it if it had paused at all. But now we have a lot of traffic coming here, so we're just going to have to wait. I do have a car coming up behind me, but it doesn't really matter. This is a normal scenario to wait. All right, it it'll be interesting to see if its brake pops here. This is a gap it cannot fit in. It didn't pop at all. Okay, after these two cars is the opportunity to go to the median. Go to the median now, give it a little bit more boost there. Okay, it's hesitant there. Now I need to wait because there's an oncoming truck. Oh gosh, don't go. Okay, good, it's not going. Now, the left lane is the one that's busy, so I would have to cross them to go into the middle, and it's patiently waiting here, which is fine. Show you the cameras. We got 3 more cars. So its waiting in this position has been pretty good, with the exception of that one that it stutter stepped out in the traffic, and it's jumping out in the middle lane. Okay, so I think we've got this locked down. The middle lane behavior is there. The cross traffic lane decision making I think is very good. The only fail we had today was a new one that I've never had before, was after crossing into the median, stutter stepping with oncoming traffic, where I had to very aggressively use the Tesla's acceleration and disengage to accelerate through when it wasn't doing it on its own. So let me know what you think in the comments below. That's unprotected left-hand turns on FSDBeta 11.4.3. Have a great day, everybody.